Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and we're back out here in the garage for another Garage Gun Talk. And I can already tell you what the theme of tonight's talk is going to be. And it's shut the F up and stop asking the ATF stupid questions. Now, the reason I'm addressing this tonight is I got about 3 or 4 people that either messaged me on Instagram, messaged me on Facebook, or sent me an email, which, by the way, if you ever want to contact me, all of the contact info is in the description below. Got a P.O. box, email, Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. I got about 3 or 4 people asking me my thoughts on what essentially all of the legal firearms channels are talking about right now regarding the ATF now enforcing the stabilizing brace rule again and doing it in defiance of the courts, okay? And everyone's, of course, panicking. And I think, once again, all of this is clickbait, okay? And I'm going to tell you some general thoughts on this. Number one, okay, the rule should be is just shut the hell up. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. I don't understand people's desire or the feeling of need of asking the ATF if what is, I guess, a reasonable and rational person looking at the laws, looking at the court cases that have been adjudicated, looking at the final rules, looking at the court orders, and then asking, does this break this rule or not, when any reasonable person knows it doesn't, okay? So this whole issue stems from somebody out there having some, I forgot what it was, like a CZ Scorpion or something. And they wrote the ATF saying, if I attach a pistol stabilizing brace, is it an SBR? Oh, God, we've been going over this for like 3 years. Okay, we've had multiple court cases saying, no, it's not. We've had final rules from courts saying the ATF cannot enforce this rule. Attaching a stabilizing brace does not change it from a pistol to an SBR. And nobody is getting arrested. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be all concerned and go, oh my gosh, are they coming after me? Just kind of keep your ear to the ground. Look around. Look at the news. You know as well as I do. If the ATF was going around to gun ranges or going out to see people at public shooting ranges, if they're out hunting, and all of a sudden there's these mass arrests of people with pistol stabilizing braces. Okay. Obviously, we have an issue because we can look at these court cases and go, they can't do that. And maybe you need to be a little bit quiet about what you're doing, or maybe rethink, should you attach that pistol stabilizing brace or not, okay? Because you have tangible evidence of things happening. But in this case, we have none of that, okay? So why in the world would you poke the bear and be like, I'm going to send in a letter to the ATF saying, I have this and I want to attach a pistol stabilizer. Is it an SBR? We've gone over this. The answer is no, it is not. And what do you think? What do you think the ATF, that has a vested interest in taking your rights away, trying to enforce these political gun law rules and regulations that are unconstitutional, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to write a response to that letter in a way that gives them a way to enforce it, to get around the court rulings, okay? What do you think they're going to do? I'm just going to, listen, I believe you should follow the law, okay? That is the official position of the Texas Gun Vault. Follow the law. And if you don't know what the law is, I recommend you consult an attorney or a lawyer in your area that is familiar with firearms laws in your jurisdiction, your state jurisdiction, and of course, the nation. Okay, don't take anything I say as legal advice. Go consult an attorney and get proper legal advice. Okay? So I say follow the law. But I also say, if you're not sure, just shut the hell up. Okay? Stop bringing attention to yourself. So now what do you think the ATF is looking at, this person that wrote in this letter? Okay? Do you think they're just going to ignore it? Or do you think they're going to take that letter and all the information of that person and pass it down to some bored field agents? Because I don't know where the guy lives. He could be in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska, okay? And the ATF agents and in Nebraska have literally nothing to do. So they get this letter across and they're like, well, we have a guy that says he has this and this. He's asking if he can put it. Well, let's just go out and talk to him and investigate this. So he's bringing attention upon himself. And most likely, because we all know, based off of court opinions, okay, and we can look it up, you can read it yourself, and it's written in a way that a common person can understand them, that if you just go to your shooting range, don't say anything, you're going to see other people with pistol stabilizing braces. You go to the range, you shoot some paper, you shoot some steel, have fun with it, go back home. No one's going to bother you, okay? Pretty much the only issue you may ever have is if you decide to commit another crime with that gun, But if you have it in your house, they're not going to care. If you have it at the range, they're not going to care. If you have it at any other place you're legally allowed to have it, they're not going to care. And most police officers aren't even going to know about the rule, enforce the rule, care about the rule, none of it. And even if that's the case, because here's the thing, you can have an ATF agent come and say, I know this is completely wrong, but I'm going to arrest you anyway. That's why we have a court system, okay? And your attorney could pull up the documents and say, well, this is what the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals said. This is what this is the rulings right here. Who was it? Vanderstock v. Garland? All these things. See, a judge would go, yeah, just get this out of here. What the hell's going on, right? So why poke the bear? This is what got us into some of these issues, okay? So do you guys remember when they approved pistol stabilizing braces? I mean, everybody kind of looked around and was like, okay, they're approved. Now shut the hell up. And everyone just kind of looked at each other and kind of gave a wink and a nod because we all knew how people were going to use the pistol stabilizing braces, okay? We all knew it. We all knew how they were going to shoot it from the shoulder. Why did people keep writing in the ATF and saying, hey, I have this and this. Can I put that together? I'm going to redo this pistol stabilizing brace to do this, this, and this to it. Can I do it? Shut up. No one's going to care. No one's going to notice. Why bring this to their attention? I don't understand the incessant need of people constantly writing them letters and asking them their opinion. You already know what their opinion is. The general opinion, the political opinion of the ATF is you should not have firearms. You're too dangerous to own guns. They want to find a legal way to remove guns from you. They want to make sure that you can't own anything. Okay? So how do you think they're going to tailor their opinions? I have no doubt that there's people out there saying, well, I want to take my AR-15 down to a gunsmith and have him work on the trigger a little bit. And if I'm able to pull the trigger really fast, does that constitute a machine gun? You know there's people out there. It's not a machine gun. You have to pull the trigger every single time for a single bullet to come out. But they're going to ask the ATF, can I do this? And then once the ATF starts having 60, 70, 80 people asking them the same effing question over and over, they're going to go, we got to go investigate this. And then they're going to have some opinion letter. Well, apparently people are trying to get around. Yeah, even though it's not a machine gun, it's fast and it shoots like a machine gun, so it's a machine gun. Shut the hell up. And so all these other channels are making these clickbaity things saying, well, it's a last desperate attempt at the ATF. It's always been a last desperate attempt of the ATF to enforce this stuff. The thing that you need to pay attention to is keep your ear to the ground and see if anybody's being arrested on this stuff, okay? Once again, if we start hearing, and trust me, all the legal channels that do all the clickbaity crap, okay? If there were people getting arrested, if there were issues with this in any jurisdiction, trust me, you would hear about it. The statistical odds of you being the person that's in trouble for it is so slim, you probably have a better chance of being struck by lightning. So you would hear about it, about other people having issues, okay? So if you just have the gun in your safe, okay, and you have a pistol stabilizing brace attached to it, we've already gone over this. The court said it's okay. Don't ask. Don't tell. Just shut the hell up. Just be a legal gun owner. Be a good citizen. Just take it to the range. Just use it like you normally would. Don't commit a crime with it. Just do lawful acts with it. Go to the shooting range, go hunting, defend your home, have it in your safe, have it in your collection. Shut the hell up. Stop bringing attention to yourself. Because if you're one of these people that writes a letter to the ATF, do you think the ATF forgets about you? No. Now they're on you're on their radar. They're like, this person's trying to figure out a way around this. Shut the hell up. Because it ruins it for everybody else. It really does. And now everyone's, oh, can I? And it's the most bizarre thing. Okay, I've gone over this so many times in my videos. So many times in my videos. Especially, you know, when it came to the original pistol stabilizing brace videos that I made a long time ago on my main channel. And everyone was calling me a bootlicker and a cuck and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, no. Follow the law, okay? Follow the law, but shut the hell up, don't ask, don't tell, and you'll be perfectly fine. Seriously, that's all it is. Just don't bring attention to it. It's the people that... Sorry, I need to circle back around here. I know, I'm a little fired up today. It's so funny because all these people are like, shall not be infringed. The ATF can't create law. And if you say, hey, you should follow the laws, let's fight this in the court, you're a bootlicker, you're all these things. And then all of a sudden, these same people are like, well, I got to go write the ATF and see if I can put this pistol stabilizing brace on this gun. My head hurts. Why do people do this? And now I have... my entire gun channel feed is now filled with this bullshit of, oh my gosh, the ATF is enforcing this again. What does it mean for you? Should you take off your pistol stabilizing brace? Are you in trouble? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. And you know as well as I do, on January 20th, when Donald Trump is inaugurated, it's all coming to an end anyway. Okay? You know they're cleaning house. Okay? You know they're cleaning house. So don't worry about it. As I said, if you hear of somebody getting arrested, okay, we have a problem. We have issues, okay? And we can come back and talk about it. But the statistical chance of that being you, being the one in their crosshairs, is so small, you don't have to worry about it, okay? But as I said, do what you think is right. Contact a lawyer, contact an attorney in your area, get proper legal advice. I'm not trying, don't take anything I say as legal advice, but just use common sense, okay? Don't ask, don't tell. I guarantee you that almost everybody that's watching this video, okay, everybody has something, okay, whether that be in their past that they did that they never got caught on. Let's say you stole a candy bar when you were a kid, right? Or maybe you did something illegal, like you were the person that did like illegal donuts in your car and like somebody's house and they never found out who. Shut up. Don't talk about it. It's the same thing here, okay? If you have something in your house or whatever, don't say anything. You have a right to remain silent. Just, think about how many people in this country most likely have something with THC in it, okay? Which is a controlled substance here in the United States, okay? And on the book, federally, you can't have it, right? But there's a lot of people that have that, right? And what do? Are they writing letters to the FDA or the DEA going, I have this edible that I bought here, and it says it has this much THC in it. Is this legal for me to have? And no, nobody's doing that. Stop doing it with guns. Stop doing that with guns. Oh, it drives me bonkers. Anyway, I'm fired up. So it's only because, from my position, it's such a stupid thing that's going on, and I don't understand why there's people out there. And I guarantee you, people are still going to send in more opinion letters. Why are people sending in opinion letters asking, can I attach a pistol stabilizing brace to my gun? All you have to do is go look at the court cases. That's it. All you have to do is look at that. Okay? But whatever, and they'll never stop. Even if Congress passed a law saying pistol stabilizing braces are legal, you're allowed to, put it out in law, people would still write the ATF, am I allowed to put pistol stabilizing braces on that? Oh, the stupidity. And then gun owners wonder why the ATF gets on these rule changes stuff, because you bring it to their attention. You make it a problem. And do you really think a guy sitting at a desk that has to answer and legally type up all of these responses to the same freaking letter in question all the time, he doesn't go down to the buddies at the legal team down the way and go, hey, I'm getting 100 questions about pistol stabilizing braces, and they're asking it in this weird way that kind of means they're going to do this with it. Maybe we should address it in a legal document or a rule change. If they don't know or think about it, it's not an issue, they're not going to issue a rule about it. Shut the F up. Anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. A fired up garage gun talk, okay? So that's it. So if you made it to the end of tonight's video, the word of the day is going to be rule. Rule is the word of the day. So we're talking about the pistol stabilizing rule and how it has been thrown out in court many times. It's not enforced. No one's getting arrested for it. And stop asking questions. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree with me that this is all stupid? You don't understand why people keep asking about the rule? And I don't know. How can the gun community be like, shall not be infringed, the ATF can't create law, and then literally the next day, I'm going to write the ATF and ask them if I can do this. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. So now my feed is just full of, I said, like Mr. Guns and Gear, Washington gun law. I saw that, even though I'm not subscribed to it, was it Guns and Gadgets or whatever? Everyone's talking about it, and they're doing as much clickbaity crap as possible, so you'll watch, and now you're in fear. It's the thing I hate about the gun community. These people keep you in fear, like, you're going to be the one that gets arrested. You're fine. You're fine. Just chill out. Don't make a big deal about it. No one's going to care. All right. You know the word of the day. Tell me your thoughts. And should I be as fired up as I am? Because I'm mad at the gun community more than I am the ATF or anything else. Because the gun community hurts itself. So that's all I got for you tonight. So, as always, thanks for watching.